But now they ran farm. They ain't sold out yet. And they off of Moran Road out there. And we went out there about 4 or 5 years ago. It was 4 of us living there. And they invited us out there. And it was a nice, their grandchildren, they there now, And they were much different from the way we was treated out there, We had to go to the back door and all that kind of stuff. Never, but we...
I remember you talking about a church that your grandfather was associated with.
Oh, yeah.
And what's the name of it?
Pleasant View Baptist Church. Used to call it Old Rock.
Old Rock.
Old Rock. It was on the rock.
Is it New Pleasant View now? Is that what they call it now?
Well, they used to call it Old Rock, and a lot of people didn't know what the name was, I don't think. But when they moved it out on the highway, see, it was on what the Nana called Sneed Road. But they had on the Old Rock Road, it used to be a little old gravel road. Well, Grandpa, he was a big deal in the church, and he didn't never want to, lodge bought the burying ground out there. It was a lodge. See, black folks used to have the white man had a big farm. And he would let them bury on his farm, And old man Jeff Moran, he would let them black folks bury on his farm, and they buried my grandmother out there. And Grandpa said, that's what my uncle said. Grandpa told him that this was the last time he was going to bury anybody up there. Because that whole thing was getting out there and had a walling in them graves and things, different things all over it. And so Grandpa, when he would go to the market, it was somebody with benevolent order was putting up graveyards for black folks. They were selling them all over Davidson County, I guess, and Wilson County too. And Grandpa was cause of getting that property out there where this church is now. And but he didn't want the church to move there because he thought it wouldn't work for the church and the lodge to be together. But when he died in October of 31. And then right after New Year, they moved that church. And it's where it is now. They brought it out on Hillsborough Road. But it's a steep hill and very steep.
If I'm going out Hillsborough Road, is it on the left?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know where it is?
I rode out there looking for it, but I wasn't sure that was it, though.
Well, you got about 2 miles from Old Hickory Boulevard.
Okay. Yeah.
You just keep looking to your right. And of course, when you come around the hill opening, you see it.
Oh, it's on the right.
Huh?
It's on the right.
Yeah, here it is, yeah.
Let me see the picture of it, see if this is what I saw. Yeah, it looked like it, yeah.
Well, that's it.
Can you hold it up for the camera for us?
Yeah, well, then I got some more pictures of it.
It's Greater Pleasant View.
The old church. Wait just a minute. I got some more pictures of it.
Now that's the church I saw.
Well, now my brother, one of them, he designed that. He was a contractor. Well, I'm talking about a building contractor.
Which of your brothers was it now?
This one here, Fred Nolan.
Fred.
He is.
Okay, hold it up for the camera for us. Okay.
There you go. All right.
Okay.
Your mom had all boys, or you have one sister?
One girl.
One girl. Okay.
This is her. But she was next to the oldest.
Okay.
And the one that's not on here that died, because we would come back when they buried my mama. And we came back to my sister's house, and somebody was forward us, wanted us to round us up, and so we would get a picture. Because while everybody was there, you see what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
And of course, some of them was out of town and everything else, and they won't get together much more than that. And then, but that was the last time that we all got together.
And you said only one sibling's not in the picture, right? One
And
brother's
here he is
missing.
here.
Okay.
Now this is the church they built in 31.
Okay. Can you hold it up a little bit higher? There you go. Well, lower, a little bit lower. There you go, right there. All right, so they can see it good.
And then when they went out there, and so this is the same church. But that's when they was building, and then when my brother and them, they went out there and they built on one side of the church, old church. And then when the church got some money, more money, we didn't charge them that much. You know, they were doing it mostly just buying material and stuff. Because he was doing it for the church, you know. And then they went on the other side. And then they tore the old church down, you know, out of the middle.
Okay.
And then that's the way it is now. And it's a nice little church.
So,
And they put this one here didn't have a steeple on it at the time. But
okay.
here's a steeple on it now. And then they got a dining room and everything over there.
Looks nice.
Oh yeah, it's very nice in that, air conditioned and everything.
So you're saying they built on one side of the church, and
Yeah.
and then they built on the other side of the church, and then they tore the middle down and they rebuilt
Oh, yeah.
it?
And this is what you see you got
All right.
now. See, and this is the when they had the anniversary of 100 years anniversary.
Wow. What year was their 100 year?
94.
94. Okay.
Yeah. And it was 89. And that was when they started off on the shade tree. And I guess with the history there, they got all the history in there. And Grandpa was one of them that was when they started it. And so when they built over on the old rock, well, it was a big flat limestone rock. And they used to call the old church the Old Rock because that's the way it was. And I'm probably the only one that went to Sunday school over there. I don't know of anybody now that's living. They went to Sunday school at Old Rock. But I did, you know.
What size congregation did it have? You remember?
When now?
No, back when you were going to Sunday school.
Oh, we had about 11, 12 children.
Okay.
But the church never was too big. It probably had 40, 50 members, I don't think. Then when this guy here went to there, he was you know, when they moved down to Spring Hill, well, he was in Franklin. He moved there in Franklin. And he came out there, and that's when the church started building up. And he was working for the General Motors down there.
Okay.
He was a big time dude. And he came in there, and he was still working down there. And he got a bunch of members there, came up too and joined that church. And they had money, you know, to do a lot of things there. And then he blowed up. You know, he messed up, I guess. But he done a lot for that church. And that's when they was fixing it up and everything. And then the lodge, you know, the one had the cemetery. They had them died out and all until they turned that property over to the church. So now it's the church property, the cemetery and all. And here's I think I got pictures of that cemetery up there, I believe. I don't know. Oh, here's my parents. This thing up there on the hill. That's above the church. It's straight up. I mean, it's a hill.
Yeah, I see it's a big hill.
Yeah.
It's in northern.
And they dug it. They had to dig out on the upper side of that old church to make room to put that building in there. And they took bulldozers and stuff and cleaned it out because it was sitting on the side of a hill. I mean, a steep hill. And